What's up, mi gente? MAK-EL here, and we are back. It's been a while, but we are here. Today we are talking about the Acid Labs, how to get it and how to use it. This video right here is a lengthy one because I'll explain in detail the setup, the payout, and all the works. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. First, you'll have to find the R located in the map. Head over to the marker and start your setups. This will trigger the intro to DAX missions, first dose. 6 action-packed setups that need to be completed in order to get the brigade. Pack plenty of ammo and armor because it's going to be a wild trip. The 6th setup is pretty much a finale that involves you acquiring the brigade and driving it back to the freak shop. That's the first part on getting the lab set up. There are a few bonus payouts for each setup as a first-time completion achievement. After completing them, in a few moments, you should receive a phone call from DAX telling you about a warehouse you'll need to raid. That's how we'll get the supplies to start up the Acid Labs. On your mini-map, you should be able to see some yellow icons pop in and out, and those are the warehouses you can pick to raid. So check your pause menu, open up the big map. They should be set on the lower side. Set your marker and head over to one of those warehouses. The setup mission is pretty easy. Very few guards and very little resistance. Just keep your eyes open for some guards that respawn and try to catch you off guard. Ultimately, this is super easy but does require a bit of patience. The annoying part of this setup is when you're driving the forklift and loading all 3 supplies onto the truck. Once you successfully get the truck loaded, hop in and drive it back to the freak shop. Now there will be some enemy PCs on your way back, so keep an eye out because they are pretty aggressive. Once you deliver the supplies back, go speak to Mutt, the shirtless tatted guy. And to completely own the Acid Lab, $750,000 is the startup cost. Luckily, this shouldn't be too hard to purchase because you do get a payout bonus after completing each setup mission. So at this point, you shouldn't be broke. After purchasing the mobile lab of distribution, you'll also be able to see customization options for both lab and delivery bike. The upgrades are pretty useful and good to have for both vehicles. Now let's take a look inside the lab. Yeah, don't ask me how, but Mutt's doppelganger or twin or whatever you want to call him allows you to purchase supplies for $60K, just like you would do for the bunker. Now the bunker was $75K, so at least it's $15,000 less. Once per day, you can boost your production at this table here, and it's something that you should always do right before you leave the lab. Now, before we talk about the sale, let's clear something up. When you first get the lab, it has no equipment upgrade, so get the upgrade. But how? By doing 10 Fooligan missions for DAX. Call him up on the phone or talk to him in person at the freak shop, and by completing the 10 Fooligan missions, your profits will go from $45,600 to $239,200 every 4 hours. 3 hours if you do the daily boost production. So keep in mind that the Fooligan missions do have a 48-minute cooldown period. It might take a day or two to get all 10 done, depending on how long you play a day. So let's get back to the sale. Treat this like you would do to any other sale. Make sure you are in a lobby with 21 or more players, and make sure you are a CEO just in case you have to go ghost mode if another player tries to grief you while delivering. I'm not sure if you guys remember that my sale was originally for $335,000, but by selling in a populated lobby, $502,000 are my earnings for just a few minutes of work. And this makes the Acid Lab an incredible passive/active money-making method. Always keep your Acid Labs fully supplied, deliver at least twice a week, and make that money. I hope you enjoyed this guide and stick around for more. Thank you so much for watching and see you guys soon. Mac is out and peace everybody.